Good morning, happy Saturday. Don't know if you can hear that. Charlie's trying to get to Andrew's toast. We are up this morning to take Charlie to the groomers, so hopefully I'll get a little clip of him before we go to show you what he looks like before and after. But first, he's been out for his walk and now it's breakfast. So I've got some carrot cake baked oats, 40 grams of oats for my Healthy Extra B, a grated carrot, a little bit of milk, an egg and some skinny syrup, a bit of cinnamon, mixed together and baked into baked oats with some defrosted berries. And then I'm going to top it with this carrot cake yoghurt for half a sin with my usual coffee made with skim milk. So that's my Healthy Extra B and half a sin. Well, here he is before his haircut. Charlie, let's have a look at you. You need your eyes tidying up, don't you? And all this. All this on the back of your neck.
Very woolly, aren't you?
Can you just put your hand on the back of his neck to show? He's going to play now.
Come on, Charlie.
Where's he gone?
Where's he gone? Come on.
There he is.
Come on. Looks like
He's got his collar on, but... So we just need a bit of a tidy up, don't we? And we need to get more experience of going to the groomers.
Oh, Charlie, your balls dropped.
Your ball's gone under the telly.
Oh, yeah.
We'll have to go soon, won't we? And Mummy and Daddy get 1 hour dog free. So we shall go shopping, shan't we? It's mainly the back of his neck.
I don't know, I'm getting a bloody party on back.
Yeah. I think we're having him stripped, not shaved, which costs another £10 extra. But we'll let you know for definite when we collect him again. So we are enjoying our dog-free time. We've done a little bit of shopping and now we've come into Costa and I'm having a large Americano with sugar-free caramel syrup, some skimmed milk and a banana. Andrew's got a latte and a Millionaire's shortbread. I've just seen a super dry coat for £85 that I like very much, but unfortunately I haven't got the pennies. So we are back home with a very clean and fresh smelling Charlie, who I'll show you in a minute, but just a few bits we've got in town. So Morrison's first. These are the things that we forgot on the order, or I only decided last night to do a bit of cooking this afternoon, so I just needed a couple of bits. So I've got some soft wholemeal rolls. These are about 60 grams. Morrison's 6 soft wholemeal rolls, because that's what I'm going to have my breakfast pate on. Andrew likes Morrison's own codfish fingers and they're a lot cheaper than Bird's Eye. So he gets 2 packets of those, 20. I got 2 peppers. Just a minute. Got 2 peppers for a Diet Coke chicken. I'm also going to make my spring greens mac and cheese. So I got some reduced fat onion and chive soft cheese and some fromage frais and some smoked paprika just because I saw it and I thought I might need some. So that was about £10 in Morrison's. Then I spent £15 in Home Bargains. I got these, which I've been after for a long time, a heart-shaped plate and bowl. I did really like the heart mug as well, but I thought I better be a bit restrained. I got a bag of a 6-pack of Ringos, salt and vinegar. They are 3.5 cents. Some chicken stock pots, again for batch cooking this afternoon. Whenever I see this curry flavour rice, I always pick some up, and I think it was 49 pence. I got 3 of those. Got some paracetamol and ibuprofen. I saw these on Facebook, Milka Jaffa cakes. They're mainly for Andrew because I don't think they're worth the sins, but I will probably try a couple. They are 53 calories, so 2.5 sins per biscuit. Chocolate flavour mousse and raspberry jelly flavour. I got some Nivea roll-on and Nivea shower gel. They were all £1 each. Johnson's baby bedtime powder, talcum powder, and this, I think this was £1.99. Options Belgian chocolate powder, you know, for my quark and stuff. And then while I was dropping Charlie off, Andrew went to Wilkinson's and spent about £22. He got some kitchen towel, some flash cleaner. What are you going to use this multi-surface cleaner for? Oh, he's not there. Probably for the floors and work surfaces. Andrew got some roll-on, and then he got a bargain. He got these 3 tubs of Fairy Non-Bio pods. I think there's 114 tablets or pods for £18. So yeah, that is our little haul. Let's go and see. Oh, look at you. Don't you look smart? Let's have a look at your paws. Good boy. Don't you look a lot smarter? Good boy. Wow. And you smell lovely. Let's everybody have a sniff at you. You're all clean, aren't you? What you got? I've not got anything for you. You do look smart. It cost Mummy and Daddy some money, mind, but never mind. You're worth it, aren't you? You're worth it for the smell alone. She's clipped his nails, hand stripped him, washed him. Oh, he's showing off now. Very nice. So it's almost lunchtime, so I'm going to go and make some lunch. Bye then. Well, it's 12 o'clock or 12:15 and we have our lunches. Andrew's got a baguette and soup, and I've got an egg wrap. So I've got 2 eggs fried in frylight into a skinny omelette. Inside there I've got half a tin of Crucial's barbecue ketchup, some green leaves, 2 Linda McCartney vegetarian sausages, which are half a tin each, and 1 slice of what's it called, the cheese, Dairy Lay cheese slice, so that's half a healthy extra A, big salad as usual, and green leaves, red onions, cucumber, peppers, tomatoes and pickled onions, an apple and a nectarine, and a Sprite, lemon, lime and cucumber. So I've got half a healthy extra A and 1.5 sins on the plate. Well, good afternoon. I am going to start some cooking. Andrew has got a project on in the background. He is trying to install a new kitchen towel, so you might see him getting in my way. But I'm just going to start a bit of batch cooking. So I'm going to make a vegetable soup, Diet Coke chicken, macaroni cheese and possibly some crispy kale, because Andrew's got a veg box this week and I want to use up my veg. So first of all, I'm going to get some soup on. So I've got some leftover butternut squash that I've had in the freezer. I got that out to defrost last night. It's about half a butternut squash there. I've got a leek, 2 carrots, 2 parsnips, an onion and a potato. So I'm going to roughly peel and chop all those and add those to my soup maker. Right, so again in my soup I've got half a butternut squash, 2 carrots, 2 parsnips, a potato, an onion and a leek. And then I'm going to add 2 chicken stock cubes in a litre of boiling water, and I'll probably add some more water after that. So that's 2 chicken stock cubes, a good dose of salt and a good dose of pepper, and I like to add paprika as well, just a little dash of that, a bit more, and then, oops, noisy, top up to the max line with water. And we're going to put that in the soup maker on the smooth setting for 20 minutes. Next thing to start while my soup is cooking is my Diet Coke chicken. So I've got, it says 3 peppers and I've only bought 2 spare ones, but I have got a few frozen ones left over to use up, so I'm going to use them as well. So I'm going to chop 2 peppers, slice 2 peppers, chop an onion finely and crush 2 garlic cloves. So I've got a large frying pan sprayed with fry light. The recipe says 4 chicken breasts, but I've actually got 3 large muscle food chicken breasts here. I'm just going to put those in to fry off. Just chop them up into fairly largish chunks. I'm going to add my onion and 2 cloves of garlic. And I'm going to add my peppers, 2 fresh peppers and a few frozen ones. I'm just going to fry those off for about 5 minutes. Andrew's just gone to the shop, so you may hear Charlie whining in the background. I've been frying off my chicken and peppers, and I'm going to add the rest of my ingredients to my Diet Coke chicken. I have made this in a separate recipe, so you want a 330ml can of Diet Coke or Diet Cola. I've just got Morrison's Own. There we go. Got that added in. Then we've got 200ml of chicken stock. So again, I've just boiled the kettle and melted a chicken stock pot in there and made it up to 200ml. Then we've got 120 grams of passata. It says passata with garlic, so I've just added a bit of garlic powder. Then we want 4 tablespoons of tomato puree. Tomato puree in. Then you want 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce or Henderson's relish. They're both about the same. So 2 teaspoons, but I'm just going to put in a large, give that, I like the taste of that. And then we want a tablespoon of soy sauce, dark if you have it, but I just have light. Alright Charlie, he's coming back. So soy sauce, Henderson's relish, a teaspoon of mixed herbs, And I'm also going to add some salt or some pepper and some salt. And then I'm going to bring that to the boil. Now that's boiling and you're probably getting all steamed up, I'm going to cover, reduce the heat and simmer it for about 10 minutes. That's been simmering for about 5 or 10 minutes. And now I'm going to add a cup of frozen peas. It says sugar snap peas in the recipe. I'm not too keen on them, but if you like sugar snap peas, then add them in now. I'm just going to add frozen peas and I'm going to simmer that uncovered for another 10 or 15 minutes. If I end up adding some xanthan gum to thicken it, I'll let you know. Diet Coke chicken's been simmering for about another 5 or 10 minutes or so, and I'm just going to add half a teaspoon of xanthan gum, which is like baking powder, but it's free on the plan. And I've just done it, tried it a slightly different way. I've put some hot water in it, and that should hopefully thicken it up a little bit. And we'll leave that for another few minutes. Next, I'm going to make this spring greens mac and cheese. This is another recipe that I have also done separately on the channel. It's in the Take 5 book. The first thing you need is 300 grams of spring greens. I'm sorry about the shadows. And so I've got some spring greens. They came in my veg box, so I'm going to slice them. Right, I'm still on with my macaroni cheese. I haven't actually got macaroni. I've got this pasta from Aldi. It's like the pasta shells. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce that. So it's, you want 300 grams of macaroni or pasta. It's not going to let me weigh on that. So 300 grams of macaroni. You just want to boil or cook the pasta as directed, and 3 minutes before the end of the cooking time you want to add your spring greens. So I'm going to boil my pasta for about 7 minutes. So to make the cheesy sauce, you want some fat-free fromage free, and you want 350 grams. That'll do. Then I'm going to add, I actually picked up the wrong one. I meant to pick up garlic and herb, but I got onion and chive, which I'm sure will be fine. This Morrison's 50% reduced fat onion and chive soft cheese is 2 sins for 25 grams. So I'm going to weigh out 150 grams. Which will be 12 sins, I think. Yes, 150 grams is 12 sins. So I'm going to measure that out so that each portion will be 3 sins each. There we go, that's 150 grams. And then I'm going to also add some cheese for my healthy extra allowance. So I'm going to add I'll tell you in a minute. I'm going to add 160 grams of cheese. So I'm going to add 80 grams now and 80 grams later. So each portion of this mac and cheese will be 3 sins and your healthy extra A, or one of your healthy extra A's. So 80 grams goes in there, and you can add as much or as little as you like, or you can, in the recipe, actually use as parmesan, which I don't like. So, and I'm going to give that I'm going to add some seasoning to that. You know my kitchen isn't ever spotless, and Andrew despairs of when he sees Tracy's kitchen and on her vlogs and other people's kitchens where they're absolutely spotless, but ours isn't, I'm afraid. But we're just going to have to live with that. So to my fromage-free soft cheese and cheese, I'm going to add plenty of salt, pepper. I was thinking about adding some paprika or chili powder, but what I might do is, I have had this before, but what I might do is taste it again and probably add it as I'm eating it. I'm going to add some mixed herbs. And I'm going to add some mustard powder because that always goes nice with a cheesy dish. Spoonful of, don't forget this is going to serve 4, so that might seem a lot, but it will go far. And give that a mix. And I've just put my spring greens in with my pasta to boil. So that is ready to all be put together. I've got my grill preheating. I'm draining my pasta. I've got my pasta shells, I've got some spring greens, and I've got some kale in here that has just boiled and drained well. Pour it into my dish. And then I've got my fromage frais and cheese mixture, and I'm going to mix that in well. I've got all that mixed up now. I'm actually going to cheat and add some different ingredients. I'm going to add some halved plum tomatoes because they need using up. And I thought, last time I had it, I thought it needed a bit of something extra. So I'm just going to spread those out a little bit. I have got another 2 tubs of tomatoes, so these need using up. And then this is actually 60 grams of cheese because I don't want to add another packet. But if you wanted to add another 80 grams, so remember we've already got 80 grams in there. And if you get 4 portions out of this, it will be 3 sins per portion and 1 of your healthy extra A's. So what I'm going to do now is just finish that off under the grill. Last thing I'm going to make today is some crispy kale. I will show you the other things that I've made shortly. But what I've got is I've got my oven preheating to 170 degrees. I've got a baking tray sprayed with fry light. And it says, tear the kale into 3-inch pieces, removing tough stems. And you're supposed to toss the leaves with oil, but I'll just spray it with fry light. So I'll just get pieces like this and take all the tough stems off. And then spray with fry light. I actually have 2 trays of kale, so you know what I'm going to be eating this week. I also put some in my macaroni cheese. So I'm going to spray again with fry light. And I'm going to sprinkle a bit of salt on. I actually said to do it afterwards, but I'm going to do it now. I'm going to do the same with the other tray. And it says to bake for 15 minutes, then turn and bake for another 15 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do if I forget to come back. Right, so it is now 4:30 and I'm running a little bit behind schedule because I should already be out with Charlie and Andrew's wanting to make tea, but we'll get there. So I have got 4 mixed vegetable soups. I've not put many spices in this time, so it's more of a sweeter, creamier flavour, but it's nice to have a change. All I added to this one was a bit of smoked paprika. It is nice with a bit of chili powder or something like that, but I thought I'd just try it just as it comes, and it's really, really nice. And then I've got 4 Diet Coke chickens. I'm going to have 1 tonight. That is completely sin-free. Then I've got my spring greens mac and cheese. These are all going in the freezer. My soups are all going in the freezer. And these are 3 sins each and 1 healthy extra A each. But I have tasted a little bit of it. Should probably give that some sins, but never mind. And it's really worth adding. What I did last time when I actually made the recipe was I used garlic and herb quark, but you can really taste the difference using the soft cheese. So I think that's going to be worth it, and the tomatoes are really nice in it. And then I've got a tub full of crispy kale. Andrew, come here.
No.
No, just come here and tell us.
No.
Tell us without... Come and see it.
No.
Tell us without swearing. Here, hold it. Tell us without swearing why you won't try that.
Because, I mean, just look at it. It's like something that's been found in... you know, when we have the stuff in under the stairs, all the veg. It's like, oh, I found that... Do you remember the kale we got last year? It looks like this now.
It is really nice. It's crispy. It tastes mustardy.
Oh, Christ.
It is nice. It's lovely.
Yeah.
The crispier bits really do honestly taste like crisps. But you won't try it for love or money, will ya?
No.
Anyway, I'm going to go out with Charlie and I'll catch you later.
Why would anybody want to eat that?
Yum.
Unless you were forced to.
I'm going to force you to eat some in a minute.
It should be big.
What about these?
Yeah, they look nice. But that just looks like you got it out of bin.
Someone try and convince Andrew about crispy kale. Yeah, anyway. Oh, and that's our kitchen roll holder. Right, settling down for our evening meal now. So I have a portion of my Diet Coke chicken, completely free on the plan and plenty of speed in there. I've got a big serving of my crispy kale and just some potato chips on the side. Because I've got plenty of speed elsewhere, I didn't fancy any carrot chips. But that looks very nice. So all free and plenty of speed food there. Then in here I've got a portion of sweetened fat-free yogurt. I just sweetened some natural Greek style fat-free yogurt with sugar-free syrup. I've got a pear, and then I've got 3 grams of white chocolate options for half a sin, and some sugar-free Vimto. So just half a sin on the table. Right, Mr. Fawcett, I need you from the maths.
Maths.
If you can be quiet for a minute.
I'm sure I can't, no. No,
Right, so evening snacks is a coffee when I've poured it out. I've got some grapes, because I know they're not speed, but it's what I fancy, and they're going a little bit soft, so they do need eating up. I've got a leftover muffin. I've got 1 of each of the Jaffa cakes for 2.5 sins each, so 5 sins there. I've got 2 Claudia Baker's Kitchen Bliss Bites, the orange and cranberry and the salted caramel, so that's 3 sins there, so 3 and 5.
8.
I've got a packet of salt and vinegar Ringos for 3.5, and I've already had 2.5 sins.
14.
14 sins. Can you hold that? Say what you've got on your plate.
Right. This is the better plate. I've got 2. What are the
Jaffa cakes.
The Jaffa, what they call which ones?
Milka Jaffa cakes.
Milka ones. Yeah, there's a raspberry and an orange. Timeout bar.
Cadbury snacks.
Cadbury snacks, and it's Morrison's the best.
Double chocolate.
No. Who's singing this?
Sorry.
Bloody hell. It's a chocolate chip and hazelnut cookie.
What did I said there were 6.5 sins.
It'd be 6.5 sins for everything
No.
on that plate, I think.
They're 6.5. They're 5, and they're quite low. They're worth checking. I can't quite remember how many they are, and they're 2.5 each. Andrew's not doing too bad. So I end on 15,000 steps and 14 sins. Thank you very much for watching.